The latest Netflix original movie, Point Blank, reunites MCU co-star Anthony Mackie and Frank Grillo for a bare-bones B-movie from cult director John Lynch, a loose remake of the 2010 French action thriller of the same name. Point Blank hits the ground running, somewhat literally, and attempts to tap into Mackie and Grillo's screen charisma to deliver a worthwhile buddy film that makes a whole lot of twists and turns in a fairly small amount of time. Right under 90 minutes, in fact. Unfortunately, the movie spends so much energy on trying to subvert expectations that it forgets to tell a compelling story along the way. Point Blank throws a lot of ideas at the wall without ever committing to any one of them, resulting in a thriller that's more confusing than exciting. Anthony Mackie stars in Point Blank as Paul, an ER nurse who hopes to become a doctor one day, but has other things on his mind at the moment, namely his pregnant wife, who is due to give birth to their son in 3 weeks. However, when Paul is assigned to care for a badly injured career criminal named Abe, Frank Grillo, who's been brought to the hospital under mysterious circumstances, Abe's younger brother kidnaps Paul's wife and holds her hostage as collateral. Left with no other choice, Paul is forced to break Abe out of the hospital and take him to meet his brother, without alerting the police in the process. With a hard-edged detective hot on their trail, Paul and Abe soon find themselves tangled in a deadly web of gangsters and corrupt cops, and no one to turn to but each other. Many of Point Blank's problems seem to come from the script, which curiously holds information back in an effort to make the film seem like one long chase sequence, which for the most part is exactly what it is. The approach partly works in the beginning. Point Blank starts off feeling like a lean, mean action movie, then changes into a buddy adventure just as quickly, all within the first half hour or so. Lynch knows better than to let his foot up off the gas pedal during all of this, and serves up a string of fast-cutting action scenes while consistently changing up the setting, from a foot chase through the hospital to a fistfight in a car wash, in order to keep things interesting. However, by the time the film shifts gears again, it turns into a dramatic thriller about the thin line between cops and criminals before even reaching its halfway point. The effect wears off and Point Blank becomes somewhat exhausting to watch, in a bad way. Altogether, Point Blank is yet another unmemorable Netflix original movie that could have been something better had it gone with a different script. Instead, it's a film that makes for a passable entertainment to watch at home, especially for those who are just looking for something to distract them. But it takes less than 2 hours to get through. Mackie and Grillo still remain great action movie actors, and their fans have plenty to look forward to from them over the next years. But it's hard to imagine that this is what they had in mind when they learned that the pair were teaming up with Lynch for a gritty crime thriller. So what did you think of Point Blank? Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more great content.